Many call it the most difficult schedule in college football. It's certainly the most difficult schedule for the first 2 weeks, bridging back to the final 3 weeks of last season. USC and Clay Helton having to deal with down the stretch last season, UCLA and Stanford, the last two Pac-12 games, including the championship game, Wisconsin, and then starting the season with Alabama and Stanford after a Utah State game. So 5 games out of 6 against the likes of Stanford twice, Bama, UCLA, and Wisconsin. All right, it's the second most difficult schedule in all of college football. It's ranked a clear number 1 in the Pac-12. It belongs to USC. And I know Colorado's at number 4 and number 2 in the Pac-12, but this was not difficult to surmise here. Credit USC. They play the most difficult non-conference schedule of anyone in college football. Alabama, neutral site. Notre Dame, that's later in the season. Last game of the season, November 26th at the Coliseum. And even the softie, the quote-unquote softie, is not a softie. It's Utah State under Matt Wells, a very difficult opponent out of the Mountain West. Those are the 3 USC games out of conference. They get no breaks. No Chattanoogas, no Western Kentuckys. Western Kentucky, quality program. No Chattanoogas, no Texas San Antonios. That's USC's 3 out-of-conference games. Listen to this opening stretch. Alabama, Utah State, Stanford, Utah, Arizona State. Listen to the closing stretch. Cal, Oregon, at Washington, at UCLA, Notre Dame. Just listen to those last 4. Oregon, Washington, UCLA, Notre Dame. It's the second toughest schedule in college football. Many believe it's the toughest. I'll tell you why very soon. It's not quite the toughest stretch to deal with for 12 games in college football. Right here on Mark Rogers TV.